Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how I made this Chinese inspired fried chicken. And you're probably thinking, girl, what do you mean by inspired? What I mean by that is I needed to use some of my Haitian touches, techniques when it came to making this fried chicken. Prime example, I used some sour orange and some lime to clean my meat. Why? Because Haitians love to clean their meat, okay? And I'm one of them. So, starting off, I did make sure to rinse my limes and my sour orange because you don't know who's touching it. And it's always best to wash any produce, any vegetables, anything you're about to consume or use when cooking. It's best to rinse it off, it won't hurt. And these limes that I selected were so juicy. It has so much juice. And as you can see, I'm cutting my sour orange in half and I'm making sure to squeeze the juice out and to collect the seeds because we don't want those seeds ended up in the chicken, okay? Now, after I'm done squeezing all that lime juice and sour orange and collecting it, look at how much has been collected. But we're not going to be so quick to get rid of the lime and the sour orange because we are going to utilize it later on. As you can see here, I'm cutting whatever excessive skin that I don't care to eat. And I'm also going to place some slits in the meat because while it's going to be soaking overnight in the sour orange and lime juice, it's going to be able to take in all of that, and that is the reason we're doing it. We're disinfecting any type of germs that comes on the meat. We don't know how it was handled, so it's always best to clean it. That is the purpose, and that is my preference. Some people don't agree with cleaning meat. I myself, I will repeat this until forever, but clean your meat. It won't hurt. Don't be listening to those people, okay? They be like, don't clean your meat. Clean your meat, okay? So I'm pouring all of that good juice on this chicken, honey, and it's about to taste so good. And I'm also going to add a little bit of salt, but it's okay. It's not going to be overpowering because we are going to rinse it the following day. The purpose of doing this is to have it sit overnight and to soak in everything, then rinse it, and then we season it. As you can see, I didn't toss my lime and my sour orange away. I used it to give that chicken a good scrubbing. Just imagine just giving it a good scrub down. A good scrub down ain't never hurt nobody. The salt that I was talking about. I don't want to forget to mention that all of the ingredients that I use in this video is going to be listed in the description box. So feel free to take a look to see, my measurements. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get better on my editing and all of that. And I haven't done a voiceover in a while. So listen, I'm putting in all this hard work. Go ahead, watch the video, like it, subscribe, support. So after that, I am going to place it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight. And this is the following day. This is what it should look like. I did use half for bacon and half for frying. These are my ingredients. I found all of these ingredients at Publix. Publix is one of my favorite grocery stores. Okay. Make sure to wash the chicken in cold water or rinse it in cold water and strain any excessive water because we don't want any water in the chicken still. And as you can see, this is one of my techniques that I like to do. All of my seasonings, I like to get them together in one small bowl or plate or whatever I'm utilizing. And I just like to mix it together and make sure it's well combined. Other people might do it a little different. They might sprinkle it over, whatever food they're making. I myself, I like to mix everything all at once. This is why I love using gloves because I don't care to touch meat with my hands, okay? So I tend to use gloves, but if you don't care to use gloves, you're the one that's going to be consuming it. Do whatever you're comfortable with. Just make sure you're making sure that all the seasoning is coated, that the chicken is coated with that seasoning. So this is all my dry mix that I made sure to combine well. And like I said, everything will be listed in the description box. And I'm continuing to add the rest of the wet seasonings and ingredients onto the chicken. After all of the ingredients have been added to my chicken, I'm going to do the same thing that I did previously and make sure that everything is well combined. All the seasonings and ingredients are well combined, and add them on in there. Don't be afraid to get in there. It's a good experience when cooking food. I'm a foodie, so I like to get all in there. If I'm having a rough day or something, let me just get in the kitchen and cook. You ever feel like that? Don't mind me. But after that, I'm going to add my eggs to the chicken and do the same thing again because I want to make sure that the eggs are, coating the chicken very well, because when it's time for that flour and all the extra ingredients that we added to the flour, we're going to make sure that it's well coated so that the frying can come out wonderfully. Now, this is the end result of the chicken being well coated in flour and egg. And now it's time for my favorite part, the frying part. I have a mini fryer, so I think I'm gonna eventually make another video where I utilize my air fryer, just for a semi-healthier version. But this is the end result. It came out beautifully. I did end up putting it on a rack so that any excessive oil could be drained, but this is the final results. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.